Hello, my name is Joe Nagel. This video is intended for the patients of Parker Relationship Center located here in Lexington, Kentucky on 620 Euclid Avenue. Parker Relationship Center specializes in individual therapy, couples therapy, and family therapy. This video will specifically be targeting their couples therapy. I will be talking about depression in romantic relationships and how depression can play a toll on these relationships. Let me first start off by saying that depression is a mental illness, and like any other illness, such as the flu or something to that effect, in order for it to get better, it needs to be treated. That's a common misconception that you can be able to work these problems out, but in order to see the best results, getting treated will provide you the best results. So let me first start off by saying that depression is a mental illness caused by chemical imbalances in your brain. And these chemical imbalances will cause your reality to become distorted, and your interactions with people and how you view them versus how they view them or anyone else will be entirely different than how you think you're being perceived or how you're perceiving your reality around you. This can be a problem if inequity is present in a relationship. According to a study by Longmore and Denaris from 1997, an inequitable relationship is defined by having an under-benefiting person and an over-benefiting person in a relationship. The under-benefiting person is defined as someone who cares too much and don't feel that they receive enough in return from their partner. The over-benefiting person feels that their partner is irrational in what they desire from them. The under-benefiting person reported feelings of anger in the relationship, and the over-benefiting person reported feelings of guilt. And the guilt not only came from communication within the relationship, but also outside communication, possibly from peers and family members. The under-benefiting person also reported feelings of low self-esteem. And this is important when talking about depression, because depression and self-esteem are highly correlated in the sense that low self-esteem, if it is prolonged, can lead to depression and depression-like symptoms. And this leads me to my next point when talking about the association between anxiety and depression in a relationship. According to a study from Rahm and Goodnight from 2015, when anxiety is high in a relationship, this can almost always lead to increased feelings of depression and depression-like symptoms between your partner or yourself in a relationship. And this is important to talk about because when anxiety starts to form, all of your interactions start to become unsettling between the two of you. This communication is arguably the most important part of a relationship and a success. So whenever anxiety forms and your reactions start to become unsettling, neither of you are sure if you're pleasing the partner or being overbearing to your partner. Not knowing exactly what your partner is trying to communicate with you can be a major problem in a relationship. And this can happen whenever anxiety starts to form, possibly from having inequity in a relationship. So when you think about depression and communicating in a relationship, you start to realize how serious of an impact depression can have on a relationship, and also the amount of aspects that depression can have on your relationship. According to a study from 2001 from Fisk and Peterson, depression can affect a relationship's the anger in a relationship, illusions, emotional neediness, and dependency in a relationship. So with all these aspects in mind, it's clear to see how depression can cause such major problems. But the point of this video is not only to inform those about the different aspects and how depression can cause such major problems, but to also highlight the fact of how important treatment is with depression in relationship. Like I stated earlier, depression distorts its reality of its victims. What the victim believes to be true and what is not true can be completely incorrect. Treatment will bring clarity to its victims and help realize the problems and the source of those problems, and help the victim realize that the reality is distorted, and help them on the right path of restoring the clarity of their reality and help the relationship improve. Thank you for watching.